Welcome to BSc Statistics students. Now I start the discussion of NP test. First of all, sign test. Sign test for one sample. So this is one of the non-parametric tests or non-parametric methods. So for example, you consider a sample, a random sample, x1, x2, and so on, xn is a random sample of size n drawn from a population. So let us consider m is the median. M is the median which is calculated for this sample. Okay, for this sample. And for example, now if we consider null hypothesis H naught, it is going to be considered as m is equal to, for example, m naught. M is equal to m naught, which is the statement you can give the median divides the distribution equally. So to test the H naught, we have to subtract m naught, that is whatever the median calculated, we have to subtract this median from all the observations. That is, you have to calculate x1 minus m naught, x2 minus m naught, and so on, xn minus m naught. Okay, so usually we calculate this. Then we have to observe the sign, that is sign test. It is a sign test. Therefore, we have to observe the signs. The plus, you may get some positive signs, you may get some negative signs, or you may get some zeros. So if you have observed the signs, plus, minus, etc., and whatever the some kind of negative values, for example, if xi minus m naught, if any of xi minus m naught is it 0, it is 0, then we have to omit those observations from the remaining calculations. Then you have to reduce the sample size. For example, the sample size is 20. Out of 20, there are 2 zeros. Then remaining calculations are to be calculated for n is equal to 18. Like that, we have to calculate, and the remaining sample size you have to further calculate the calculations. Therefore, since the median is the distribution which divides total distribution into two equal parts, therefore probability of x greater than m naught value, that is median, it is equivalent to be probability of x less than m naught, which is equivalent to be 1 by 2. That's exactly 1 by 2. That is what the probability in terms of probability, or by using the property of median, we can state this. Okay, now you have to consider one statistic. Let us consider u be the number of signs which are minimum, that is of positive or negative signs, that is the signs which are minimum, the minimum of signs of positive and negative, which you have to consider minimum of positive and negative signs. Which is minimum, that you consider u. So for example, positive signs are minimum, then u is equal to number of positive signs. How many number? For example, 8 or 6, what it may be. So similarly, negative signs. How many negative signs are there? That, for example, minimum. Negative signs are minimum, then you have to consider u is equal to number of negative signs. The number is going to be considered as this. Okay, the minimum number. The minimum number of signs which is positive. If it is positive, then positive signs. If it is negative, negative signs you have to consider. Then obviously u follows a binomial distribution. This follows a binomial distribution, because there are only two kinds of cases, positive and negative signs. The zeros we have omitted already, and therefore probability of getting a success and failure, so binomial distribution is going to be suitable, and therefore probability of u, it is going to be considered as NCU, half power u. Why? Because probability of getting positive sign is half, negative sign is also half power n minus u. And u is equal to, u takes value 0, 1, 2, and so on, maximum n. Therefore, this is nothing but NCU, and half power, this is u plus n minus u, that is therefore n. U will get cancelled. So half power n, where the values of u takes 0, 1, 2, and so on n. So this is what probability of u. So we calculate by using the cumulative binomial tables, we calculate capital P. What is meant by capital P? Capital P is equal to summation. For example, I is equal to 0 to u. You consider, I'm not considering I, NCU half power n. NCU half power n. What this is the probability how to calculate. That summation probability of u of the binomial distribution. Okay, based on the variable u. Okay, we calculate 2p. We calculate now 2p. This is what the test statistic is going to be considered. And we compare it with the level of significance alpha. If 2p is greater than alpha, then we may accept H naught. We may accept H naught. Accept H naught. This is what the procedure. Otherwise, that is 2p is less than or equal to alpha, then H naught is going to be accepted. Rejected. H naught is going to be rejected. No, I'm sorry, rejected. If 2p is greater than alpha, they accept H naught, and 2p is less than or equal to alpha, then H naught is going to be rejected. This is what the first particular case. For example, if n is large, if we consider n is large, that is in which case we consider large, which means if n is greater than 25, or greater than or equal to, in some cases we can consider. If n is greater than or equal to 25, in generally we consider it is a large sample, and so that it is going to be fitted the normal distribution. Normal distribution going to be used to test the hypothesis for where expectation of u is equal to n by 2 and variance of u is equal to n into NPQ, that is n into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. It is, this is NP, n into 1 by 2, it is n by 2, it is equal to n by 2, and this is n into P into Q, n into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, so it is n by 4. As n tends to infinity, the binomial distribution tends to normal distribution. That is the case exactly we consider. Is it clear? Right? So therefore, as n tends to infinity, now the binomial distribution tends to normal distribution, that is expectation of u and variance of u. Now I have calculated, and the test statistics based on the normal distribution, it becomes z is equal to you consider u minus expectation of u divided by standard error of u. That is u minus n by 2. So expectation of u is n by 2. And divided by standard error of u is equal to n by 4. That is the square root of n by 4, which follows n by 4. This is 4. N by 4, which follows n01. So this is what the test statistics. Based on the normal distribution, we do the remaining test procedure. For example, if we want to go for the comparison conclusion, if modulus of z is greater than z alpha means it's a significant value, then H naught is going to be rejected. H naught is rejected. If modulus of z is less than or equal to z alpha, usual procedure, H naught is accepted. What is z alpha? Z alpha is a significant value. It is obtained from the normal distribution at alpha level of significance. So we, after z, we calculate modulus of z. It is a computed value, and z alpha is a tabulated value. If it is greater than, H naught is rejected, less than or equal to z alpha, H naught is accepted. So this is what the test procedure for sign test. Do you understand the sign test? This is what the sign test for one sample. Hope you understand. This is one of the non-parametric tests. Thank you very much.